I really do not like my kid. Oh, hey! What's going on, everybody? I am back with yet another video. Yeah. What's good? How we doing? Um, Yesterday, conference championships finished up. Really, really exciting stuff out here, huh? What the heck am I getting into? Yeah, my name's Cody Lear. Been doing sports videos a lot, mostly NFL. We are going to have to change that, obviously, as we only got 2 more weeks of football. And it's been a long and bumpy ride. We're down to 2 teams. I think we're going to make this one thing. I think we're going to review the conference championships and make a quick prediction for the Super Bowl, because there's no point in me trying to make a 10-minute video of the Super Bowl, even though I definitely stretched out the conference championships yesterday. Somehow, some way, I pulled it off. But regardless, let's get right into it. Yesterday, I forgot what time it started. I couldn't tell you. I think it was like 3 Eastern. The New England Patriots went into Denver to take on the Denver Broncos. Really boring game, to be honest with you. I don't think either team was incredibly impressive. And to be honest with you, I kind of expected that to be the case. New England was taking on one of the best defenses in the entire NFL, and the Denver Broncos. And the Denver Broncos were starting Jarrett Stidham. While Jarrett Stidham, I don't think, is just like a completely awful quarterback. He hadn't started a professional game in about 2, 3 years, I think it was at that point. So, to be honest with you, the results were kind of what they were. By the way, Patriots go on to win that game 10-7. Crazy, a very fun game to watch if you're a Patriots fan. But I think that's it. It was a defensive battle. Jarrett Stidham touchdown to Marvin Mims really early, 7-0. There is a moment in the first. It might have been the second quarter. I think it was the first still though. They drive the ball down the field. They go for it on like a 4th and 1 and don't get it. The Patriots recover, where they probably could have went up 10-0, which would have been helpful. The Patriots on the other side ended up getting a little bit more help from the Broncos to score their first touchdown, as Jarrett Stidham does a backwards pass that was really, really rough. That got called the fumble and picked up, but the play got called dead, so the guy just only got the ball like the 19-yard line. Either way, it didn't really matter because Drake just fires a dart into the end zone right afterwards. I forget who catches the ball, to be completely honest with you, but gets that team a touchdown, and then they obviously get a field goal. There was a run where arguably you could say Drake maybe not have got it. I don't completely know, to be honest with you. I don't think it's that big of a deal. That led to the field goal, which unfortunately ends up leading to the victory there for New England, as it was a 10-7 game. Weather eventually took over late in the second half. The kickers were missing kicks. Sean Payton, I think, got a little bit too antsy. Didn't take the 3 points that he needed to take, and it led to the Broncos' loss. Shout out to Mike Vrabel getting to the Super Bowl in his first year as the head coach of the New England Patriots. I believe he is trying to become the first head coach to win and coach a Super Bowl for the same team that he played for. What incredible stat, but I don't know how many players actually coached for the team that they played for. I guess Gerard Mayo technically did, so yeah. Yeah, no, obviously not the most exciting game of all time. If you were looking for that, this was not the game for you. I I went away from this game. One, if Bo Nix is in there, I think they win this game. And also, the Broncos receivers just do not know how to catch. On the Patriots flip side, you know, Drake did what he had to do to win. That's really the important part there. Was it anything massively impressive? Absolutely not. He was just okay. I believe he only threw for 89 yards, but the really big impact he made was on the rushing. He was able to get first downs, which ended up helping the team win the games. He was being very conservative with the ball, very smart with the football, and I think that's exactly what you want to see from him. So, congratulations to the Patriots being back in the Super Bowl. Unfortunately for all fans, I had to witness the tyranny of Tom Brady, but that's all right. Patriots are in. And we had the Seattle Seahawks hosting the Los Angeles Rams in the NFC Championship. This was it was kind of perfect, right? Because we're talking about how the Patriots and Broncos was incredibly boring. The Seahawks and Rams was absolutely different. It was a lot of fun to watch. Sam Darnold, Matthew Stafford were both dealing. I thought Kenneth Walker looked incredible. Kyren Williams on the other side looked incredible for the Rams as well. A couple plays that you wish you could have back if you were the Rams. Because if you did, you definitely win this one. For the Seahawks, though, they just kind of end up grinding out and getting the job done when they needed to. They're not complaining whatsoever. Touchdowns to Cooper Kupp, touchdown to JSN, touchdown to, I believe it's Bobo, Jake Bobo. Rashid Shaheed had a couple really good catches. They were running the ball really, really well. That Seahawks team looks really, really good. The Rams, the secondary has been the issue for a little while. I knew that it was an issue, but I just kind of had waited to see what would happen on that front. I was never really a big fan of the secondary. I think I was, right? Because I thought it was going to be one of those top defenses in the league. And then as the season kind of went on, I started to see that there was an issue in the secondary. I think that you had one corner that you were like super happy with, but the other one was just okay. Safeties were a little bit but it was a team that really relied a lot on the front seven on that defensive side. Unfortunately, if you're able to throw it over the top and make an issue over there, it was pretty much an easy win for you, which, yep, is unfortunate, but it just kind of is what it is on that front. Um, Seahawks, though, their defense, we know it's incredible. Mike Macdonald is the head coach, who is probably one of the smartest defensive coordinators in the last, 10 years. He's been very, very good. Really talented secondary, the corners especially, with Witherspoon and Reek Woolen. The safety, Julian Love, I really like him. The Greg Zabel pick is looking phenomenal because their offensive line is absolutely coming to play. Getting rid of Geno is also seeming to look like the smart move because Sam Darnold has been playing absolutely great. K9, I thought he did a really, really, really good job. Tight end is a little bit of weakness for him, but I don't think that's really that big of a deal because you have so many really talented pass catchers on the other side of that to make things happen. Rams, they still got a lot of work to do. Obviously, it kind of depends if Matt Stafford returns. Their secondary, I definitely think, is the only thing that really needs a massive help. But unfortunately, as a team that makes it that far, contracts end up ending up, and you don't end up having those players on the field. Could create a whole different issue, but I don't think that is going to be the case. Seattle, really, really fun game. To be honest with you, I don't even remember the final score. I want to say it was 38, 34, but I absolutely could be wrong in that one. Seahawks, Patriots, a rematch from, I believe somebody told me it was Super Bowl 49, so that's just how it goes. The Patriots just seem to always end up playing the NFC West because they had a Super Bowl win against the Rams, and then obviously now the Seahawks yet again. They've played each other a few times at this point now. Yeah, really, really crazy stuff for that. Congratulations to the Seattle Seahawks. I think, we're at the point where I'm going to just go ahead and make a prediction off the top of my head. Who do I think is going to win the Super Bowl between the Seahawks and the Rams? My head now leads Seahawks. I think I would have taken them anyway. I think I was going to take the Rams to win the whole thing. As much as I like Drake May, this playoffs has not really been the most impressive performance for him. Obviously, the Super Bowl could be whole different. Obviously, he could be hurt and doing all that kind of stuff, and we just really don't know at this point. I just think Seattle is going to take advantage of that. I believe they are the first ranked defense compared to the Broncos second. And if it's anything like what I just watched when he played Denver, I was not incredibly impressed with Drake in that one. I know he can play though, so like I'm not completely too concerned about it. But yeah, no, I think I like Seattle to win that game. Um, they either blow them out or it's like really really tight. I don't think like it's a more than 3 point kind of win. That's kind of where I'm at. I and I consider a blowout to be like 3 touchdowns, to be honest with you. But yeah, I think I go with Seattle on this front. Their defense, I think I like it better. Quarterback play, obviously the Patriots defense has been coming to play as well, so don't completely count them out. But I really think I like the Seahawks in that front. I really like how they match up in this game, and I definitely could see the Patriots winning because I just refuse to count out Drake May or Mike Vrabel as the head coach. But I would kind of like to see the Seahawks win. That's kind of where my prediction is heading at this point. Yeah, Seahawks are going to win the Super Bowl. That's my prediction. Lock it in. That being said, thank you so much for making it all the way to the end of the video. Um, if you don't mind, give it a like, give it a comment, give it a subscribe. I very much appreciate you for stopping by today. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you're staying warm out there. Hope everybody's having a wonderful day. Hope you're doing great. Thank you guys for joining me today. You love if you give me a minute of your time, I'm gonna love you for life. Thank you so very much, and I'll see you all next video. Have a good one.